Hello friends, welcome to my channel Dear Life. My name is Pankaj Sharma and welcome to this special series of episodes on the leadership lessons. So today in this episode I will be sharing with you few important tips to become a successful leader and what are the things which are really required whenever you are reviewing your people there in the team. So number one thing is that you review your people on monthly basis or quarterly basis or maybe the half yearly or yearly basis. But before you review them, what is the important thing? Many people, they become serious when it comes to exigencies or achieving the numbers and that things are not moving as per their expectations. Especially when the business are, objectives are not met. So I always used to say this, between the 25th or 30th at the time of closing, I do not know how many relationships are broken between the leader and the subordinates because the numbers are not getting achieved and people felt that this is something which will be not accepted by our, the people, those to whom we are reporting. So remember here, when it comes to understanding these exigencies of the business and running short of time to achieve the numbers and the business, goals, important thing is I always consider this as a triangle. So when you see the triangle that at the top, at the bottom is the base where the top is there. So remember here, you just see this triangle at the top of that. The seriousness is not there. What does it mean when I say this seriousness is not there? When it comes to the opening of the month from 1st to 10th, people enjoys like anything, and when the slowly and gradually dates moves towards the 15th to 20th, little seriousness comes in the mind and the heart of the people when they see the business number is not even achieved by 30-40%. So now what happens? Slowly and gradually when it leads to 25th to 30th, all these emergencies, exigencies, people went to the ICUs to achieve the numbers. ICU means what? ICU means what? They would like to apply, all the possible resources, all the possible forces in terms of achieving the numbers. And that leads to, the falsification and the wrong commitments with the customer and even the rushing for the extraordinary, illegal kind of, unethical kind of the practices. So if you really wanted to avoid these unethical sort of practices here, remember here, you just opposite the triangle. What does it mean? So the base which was larger over here, you just keep it opposite. The base will remain here and then the bottom will come here. What does it mean when it comes to opposite the triangle? Opposite the triangle means just see at the beginning of the month, people remain serious to achieve the business goals. So when it comes to the kind of seriousness, emergency, exigencies, what you show at the time of the last 3-4 days of the closing to achieve the numbers, bring this seriousness, divide this seriousness throughout the month, keep this similar at the opening of the month. So when people are not achieving the business, so what happens, you break all your relationships, you use the language which should not be used at the time of these exigencies. And once the month is over, you once again come back to the same people and tell them because of the lot of pressure was there and there was an emergency of the business. You understand a lot of pressures is from my own superiors also. So this has happened because of that, but we are still good friends. So remember, when the relationship is broken, it is broken. It is very difficult to repair the relationship when it comes to opening of the month. So till 30th, you kind of language which you use, the kind of, emergency exigencies and you shouted on the people and these all things happens. So once the month is over, once again, you spend your lot of energy, 5 to 6 days or 10 days to repair those all relationships with the people because ultimately you need to get the job done with the help of the people. So to avoid this, just opposite this triangle and divide this exigency or emergency at the time of the opening of the month. Keep it over there. I know this seems very theoretical, but believe you me, the people, those who achieve numbers month on month, year on year, throughout their career, these are the people, those who does this. So if you do this, you will be able to achieve your numbers and you will be able to maintain your relationships with the people. Business may come and business may not come sometimes because of some extra, the environmental factors also. Say for example, if there is no production is not happening, how people will achieve and sell the brand? So these things may happen, but remember, if people are there aligned with you, sooner or later they will be going to achieve this. So just opposite this triangle, divide this throughout the month, and make sure between the 50th and the 20th, this is the time where people achieve their 60 to 65 to 70% of the business. So that last 10 days remains very fruitful. So people will be very happy, healthy, and the good practices, all the ethical practices people follows. So remember here there are two things. One is there you talk about the development of the people, building the competencies of the people, understanding the granular aspect of that, how people develops the business and what they exactly need to execute whenever they are facing the customer, in front of the customer. And this is the one area. So when you opposite this triangle, you will be able to see that you can concentrate and you can really give your best in terms of building these capabilities in the mind of the people so that they become effective on the job. So when you go for the OJT, on the job training, or the joint field work with the people, you see that they need to really improve in the communication skills, they need to really improve in the customer engagement skills, they need to really improve in terms of their product knowledge, in terms of their execution, in terms of ensuring the commitment from the people. You see that these are the areas where people can concentrate. That is only possible when they do not have this hurdle and this emergency in terms of achieving the numbers. Hope you're understanding this message, what I wanted to communicate to you in this series and in this episode. And do this. I am sure that you will be able to understand this importance of this, and you can add really value to the people, and these people will remain with you. They will not going to leave you anyhow with the similar organizations. So remember here, it's all about, we are not machines, we are human beings, and humans are, they move because of the emotions. So remember, I always say in my previous videos also I shared that the emotions keeps people in motions. So remember that people should not break in terms of achieving the race of the numbers and the business objectives. They remain intact and aligned with you whenever you are there with the people, and do this. I am sure you will be able to achieve whatever the goals you wish to achieve. Thank you so much for watching. Share this with all your people, all your team members, and subscribe to the channel if you did not subscribe as of now. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.